Hey everyone, welcome back to It's Game Week. We're back after a long time, after postponing multiple times. हमें time मिल गया है so that we can sit and talk about transfers, transfer rumors, and we are really waiting for football to start back again. Hello Nilesh bhai.
Hey Pawan, long time no
Yes.
see, only talk, not even talk, only text.
Yeah, finally we
Yeah.
got the time.
Yes, finally we could align our stars
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
matched our kundlis.
मिल गया है, मुहूर्त आ गया
आज मुहूर्त आ गया है, आज दुल्हन की विदाई का समय है.
है. बढ़िया बढ़िया बढ़िया. Let's jump onto the hot topics then. Um, let's start with our hot topic, Harry Kane. Do you think he will go to Bayern?
See, what I think and what Harry Kane will do are two different things. What I think is that Harry Kane should go to Bayern Munich,
Mm,
and what I think he'll do is he'll not go. He'll spend, what Harry Kane will be sold at is that one, they've just signed James Madison, a new midfielder, new creative midfielder.
mm,
I think they've signed a new goalkeeper.
mm.
And I think they are in talks with signing a couple of defenders as well, center backs.
Mm.
So I think he will be sold the story of rejuvenating the squad. I think he'll not leave. What do
But
you think?
I think, I mean, we all know that he should leave, but doing business with Spurs is a weird thing ever. So whenever Madrid did, it was not easy to get Modric, to get Bale. It was constant. I mean, Bale के लिए तो it was like कि ठीक है आ रहा है आ रहा है आ रहा है. It was very ridiculous. Like how we are kind of hoping that Mbappe would join. So it's ridiculous to do business with Spurs. So I don't know, like 70 million, was it 70 million or 80 million was the bid by Bayern, right?
Yeah.
I think that is a pretty decent bid. But given the market where Declan Rice is being bought for 105, it might be less. But
No, but the argument with Declan is that age is on Declan's side. Declan Rice is just 24 years away,
right.
24 years, whereas Harry Kane is 30.
Mm,
If Bayern Munich spend, let's say, £100 million on him,
right.
he'll pay another 4 years, but they cannot recoup that value.
Right. Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
for Declan Rice, you pay 100 million by in the next 4 years, 5 years, he'll be 28, 29. He'll still be able to push out another 6 years,
Yeah. You
six,
can
seven
still sell
years.
him if needed.
Yeah, if he's moved on.
Mm.
So in terms of value of 100 million, Declan Rice brings a lot more to the table rather than Harry Kane.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I mean, from Harry Kane's perspective, he should just go to Bayern. But I also believe he won't leave. I think he'll be. When is his contract until 25,
Next year, 24.
24? Yeah, then I think he can easily wait. I mean, at least Spurs don't want to sell him right now. They'll probably lose him as a free agent.
Imagine, I think he has misread THFC, Hotspur, THFC as TCS,
Hmm.
and he just does not want to move. I mean, यार क्लब के लीडिंग गोल स्कोरर बन गए हो तुम. तुम्हारा तुम्हारा स्टैचू बना देंगे यार टॉटनहम हॉटस्पर वाले, ठीक है,
Hmm.
कुछ अपने लिए तो कर लो यार. जूड बेलिंगम, डेक्लन राइस, इंग्लैंड के और भी प्लेयर्स हैं यार, रहीम स्टर्लिंग, बुकायो साका, देर ऑल इन टीम्स वेयर देयर इज अ गुड चांस ऑफ विनिंग अ ट्रॉफी.
Yeah, for sure. But
हैरी केन इज हैरी
as I
केन.
said, yeah, Harry Kane is Harry Kane. He should have left like at least ages ago to at least get one trophy. Like
Yeah.
any club, he had opportunity to join Madrid. He had opportunities to join City. He had opportunities to join Bayern. Like almost every top club wanted him at some point or the other.
जैसे बायर्न म्यूनिख ज्वाइन करके कम से कम डीएफबी पोकल
Mm,
और ये क्या नाम है इसका, बुंडेसलीगा ही जीत लेता यार,
yeah.
2 ट्रॉफी तो मिलता उसको।
हम्म।
नहीं।
सही में इतना लॉयल रह के इतना कोई फायदा भी नहीं है द क्लब वो भी स्पर्स के लिए वो
हाँ, स्पर्स
just
के लिए कौन लॉयल रहता है यार।
yeah. Did you see Tom Holland's press conference? Like somebody
नो।
asked him, like, what do you think? He's a big time Spurs fan. So somebody asked him, like, what do you think Harry Kane should do? He was just like, just go to Madrid, win some trophies, just
या
be there. And then he was like, who's your favorite player? Like, Son is my favorite player. And I suggest him to go to Madrid with Harry Kane. But I think it's good that Madrid is not pursuing Harry Kane. Uh, we signed Jude Bellingham, but we don't have a number 9 right now. We have
हाँ
this 30-year-old, I forgot the name, um, Espanol player who came. I don't know why the name is not striking me. We have like a to get back up, but I think we plan is to go for Mbappe next year, all and out. But I don't know how that'll turn out because
I don't think so next year you'll need to go all out for Mbappe. He's anyway a free agent next year.
yeah, but you don't know when PSG will offer a new contract and
But
Mbappe
he has
or
clearly
PSG
said
is like
no.
moody.
Even Mbappe is moody when PSG is moody.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah,
And
I mean, what was the need of writing that letter? I feel
yeah,
that I will not renew after that. That is understood. ना चुप रहता ना यार.
yeah,
हाँ, फालतू में भी इतना सब, अब क्या 200-250 मिलियन में बिक रहा है किलियन एम्बापे, कोई वैल्यू नहीं रह गया 100 मिलियन का, आई मीन 200-200 मिलियन का।
agreed. But as you said, I had one question. Uh, do you think you can talk about Declan Rice in the same sentence as Saka, Jude Bellingham?
Yes,
Why? I didn't see him perform so good. I mean,
he's
I
been
don't know.
playing in, see, the point is that he's been playing in a team which is not expected to perform at that level. You know, you are 1-11,
Right.
right? The team in which you're playing uh does not actually, so he was actually doing a lot of jobs in that in that West Ham team. You
Mm,
know, at the start of the season, when West Ham were losing a lot of games, they were trying to play the old way. They were lobbing the ball up to the striker, and then the entire the cavalry attacks. And Michael Antonio was a lone striker, that where Declan had to do a lot of uh, uh, parallel stuff, where he had to clean up and do shit like that.
right.
Where if you know that there's this player Lucas Paqueta, he plays for West Ham. So they were playing on a double pivot. Then in the later half of the season, what David Moyes did was that he moved Lucas Paqueta to number 10,
Mm,
and he puts Thomas Suchek and Declan Rice together in the double pivot, and that is when West Ham started controlling the ball more. Declan Rice's performances also started improving. West Ham's performance started improving. Right, he was a linchpin in doing all of that, and finally he navigated
mm,
West Ham United towards an European trophy. Can Harry Kane say the same?
mm,
Has he won a single trophy? Not yet.
mm,
But yes, Declan Rice has won a trophy. At the age of 24, he is actually the one who drove the entire West Ham team towards a very beautiful conclusion, finishing 15th, 16th in the league. They
mm.
still have got Europa League football next season. So I feel, I mean, Declan Rice, I mean, what has Jude Bellingham done to get the price tag of 115 million pounds
It's
and
about
move to Real Madrid?
consistency, right?
So
Consistent
that's the same. That's the
at
same.
the age
If
of like
you,
18, 19,
yeah, I mean, how old is the Jude Bellingham? 21?
21. Yeah.
21. Huh.
No, I
So I
don't
mean,
think he's even 21. He must be 20. Yeah, he's 20. Yeah. 2003
yeah,
born.
he's 20. Jude Bellingham is 20. Bukayo Saka is 21. Declan Rice is 24. And right now, if you go to buy Bukayo Saka in the market, you'll have to easily shell out 150 million pounds.
Mm.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean, he's one of those lightning players, the one of the best players, best right wingers in the game right now.
Yeah, that's the
Um,
reason. See, Bukayo Saka, we saw even when Arsenal wasn't doing well, we know that he had a potential. Like he was giving 100%. Except I think Rice had a really good season. I don't know if it's 1920 or 2021. He had a really good season, and West Ham also had a good season. So
no, but the point is that Declan Rice has been one. He's he's injury free. I mean, touch wood.
mm,
I hope he does not come to Arsenal and get injured in the first game. You know,
mm,
he's injury free. He played almost 55 games
mm,
last season.
mm,
He played the same amount of games the season before. He played the
mm,
same amount of games the season before as well. He
mm,
has played a lot of games. He has represented England in two major tournaments, the Euros and the World Cup. You know, he's a young player with a lot of top flight football experience. And then now when he's come to Arsenal as a club, it has actually, obviously West Ham, and there's a difference between the level of West Ham and Arsenal. The expectations are different. Now when the expectations rise, the player also will rise, and I think he has found a very good environment around him. I think Mikel and other players, I think he's got a good core of English friends in the English in the Arsenal team. He's got Bukayo Saka, he's got Aaron Ramsdale, you know, proper regular England players. So I feel Declan Rice has made the right choice, not going to City, coming to Arsenal.
mm.
Um, it just shows how ambitious he is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he will actually fit into the Arteta's plan because the way Arsenal plays right now under Arteta, I think it'll suit uh, Rice like in a really good way. Like having Saka and having Jesus and everybody in front of him, I think it'll be a plus point for Arsenal big time.
I think we will again challenge for title this season. Just hope we do.
Let's see
We
that.
need to be there.
Mm. Like a little more squad depth, and I think Arsenal will definitely can give a
We
fight.
are signing. So Kai Havertz is already done.
Mm.
We are talking to this defender from Ajax, Jurgen Timber,
Oh, he's good.
45 million pounds.
He's
He's
good.
he's
Yeah.
he's he's a very good defender. I think he was on Manchester United's target list last summer, and he said, "Fuck off to them."
Mm.
I'm so glad he did that.
Mm. Mm.
Lisandro Martinez, I mean, instead Lisandro Martinez moved.
Right.
They're already talking. I don't think so. This Chomini rumors have any legs. These, I think this someone might have just smoked up and wrote this article.
Yeah, I think it would be very stupid of Florentino Perez to let go Tchouaméni or Valverde because they are literally the future of Real Madrid.
Either one of them or both of them.
Both of them, I believe. Because
Yeah, but
after Casemiro's departure, Tchouaméni has been that मतलब वो एक बंदा है जो कैसेमिरो की कमी महसूस होने नहीं देता है like the way he plays like he holds so I think he's pretty young and he needs more time and Real should not let them go in any situation.
what do you think about this one? So right now, so there's Chomini, there is so Chomini, and there's Kamavinga, and there's Valverde.
Mm,
All three of them play more or less in the same position.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and usually Real Madrid plays the classic 4-4-3.
Mm,
Yeah, four
diamond.
three three. Sorry, four
Mm,
three three.
mm.
Yeah, 4-3-3. Um, so if you say that these three players play around about the same position, who do you think that they should be getting, to play in a little bit advanced role? Maybe in that
Yeah,
Tony Cruz rule. Tony Cruz rule.
yeah.
Tony
So Valverde is basically you can put him anywhere and he can give his best. So right now, Valverde, they've been experimenting. Ancelotti been experimenting with Valverde in right wing as well. So he
Okay.
starts, and somehow the Rodrigo is actually taking the role of number 9 sometimes.
Uh,
So if he goes front, so currently I think one of these players, Camavinga or Chomeni, should take up the role of that creative midfielder role once Cruz or Modric will sit back.
hmm,
So Abhi, there's one more season of them. They both have renewed one more season of contract. So
hmm.
2024 तक तो Modric there. Modric and Cruz दोनों है. I think Cruz still has in him, sir. Cruz खेल लेगा. मतलब Modric is pretty old. I think Cruz is 34, 35.
Cruz is 35 and Modric is 38.
Cruz is 33. So I think easily, if things go well, I think easily he'll play like Modric in 37.
Tony Cruz is 33.
Yeah, Modric is 37. So Modric who's abhi khel raha hai to, so I expect Modric to play much less next season. Um, I think, but as you said, that role should probably be a little more towards Jude Bellingham, I feel.
They've added Jude Bellingham as well. Oh.
Yeah. So that midfield is like once in a decade. Like that is a beautiful midfield. But I think what Madrid lacks now is a number 9 and a leader on the pitch.
After
Uh,
after Benzema going out, I think Real Madrid should just go out all out for Harry Kane.
yeah, I think they pulled out of that race actually. अगर हो गया अगले अगले but it wouldn't be bad to have Harry Kane and Mbappe in the same team. Like you
But
can have a number
Mbappe,
9.
I don't think so. Mbappe is that your typical number 9.
Yeah, Mbappe is not
You
typical
know,
number 9. That's why
you know the
you can
the
have him.
the, the position where Mbappe plays, you already have Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But
Yeah,
that's a weird situation in right now, right? We want Mbappe, but we have already an established, probably one of best player at the and Real Madrid right now in that place.
Vinicius Junior is good, man, very good.
He is. He is.
And whenever I watch Real Madrid games, I always watch Vinicius Junior and Federico Valverde. मेरी नजर उन दोनों पे टिकी रहती है. अब कामाविंगा भी अच्छा प्लेयर है. I like him.
Yeah. For his age, like he is, I think he's really good.
He is very very matured. The his positioning. The weight on the pass.
Hmm.
Very good. His defensive work is also very good.
Yeah. I think we're set in defense at least for a while, but we should have at least got Cancelo. I think he's coming back to City. So
He'll come back to City. City will kick him out,
yeah.
and most probably he'll join Arsenal.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Cancelo is a very good player.
Yeah.
तो खरीद लेना चाहिए whichever team gets an opportunity. I think पता नहीं क्या
थोड़ा
लग
एटीट्यूड का प्रॉब्लम है उसका, लेकिन
right. Yeah.
मोस्टली मैनेजर्स बोलेंगे नहीं चाहिए ये मेरे को.
Hmm.
चाहे फुटबॉलर चाहे जितना अच्छा हो, एटीट्यूड नहीं सह सकते.
Yeah, agreed.
हम्म.
All right. Next point. I think yeah, like Perez should have gone for number 9. But I think this season it's gonna be with the Espanyol number 9. I
I think
forgot.
they should actually go out. They have another option, Victor Osimhen from Napoli,
Right,
a
yes.
Nigerian striker.
Yes.
He's an animal. He's good, man. He's really good.
Yeah.
Uh,
But I think yeah, he's good, but I don't think so there'll be any signings done by Real Madrid anymore.
just because they spent 115 million on Jude Bellingham, that's why.
No, but I think Joselu is the name. Yeah. Joselu is that player who joined for number 9 at Real Madrid. I
Hmm.
think it's also because there's some weird connection that we're gonna get Mbappe and play him as number 9.
Wow. I think it's only Real Madrid can do this. Yeah. Trust me, no one else.
Yeah.
No one else has the balls or balls of madness to do this.
think it's ridiculous, but yeah. I think
Yeah.
if it was not so difficult to do business with Spurs, but you don't know, right? Like Real Madrid's top transfer was a failure. Like Hazard has been a failure. I'm not like, but I think you can give a little credit. You can give a little. You can have hope on Harry Kane that he might succeed at Madrid.
See, I'll tell you the problem with Hazard was that Hazard, I mean, from what I've heard, from what I've read, Hazard was never a good trainer,
He's not
and
hardworking.
he was never hardworking. He was extremely skillful. And even in the games, right, you would see he would have just one or two moments of magic and that would just change the game.
Mm.
In all the Chelsea matches, if you would have observed,
Yeah.
right? I think what happened with him in Real Madrid was just he went into his comfort zone. He realized that, yeah, now I've made it. I've got this bumper contract with Real Madrid. I mean, he might be paid what 350, 400,000 pound
Yeah.
euros
Mm.
per week.
Yeah.
पागल है क्या? महीने का 1 मिलियन 1.2 मिलियन मिल रहा है. हाँ, वो भी टाइम टाइम पे बर्गर खाओ, एंकल में चोट लगा लो, काफ में चोट लगा लो. हाँ.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think
So I
age
think
got to him.
yeah, the money got to him and he was like, fuck it, I don't have to work that hard anymore.
Mm.
I just, but I don't think so. That's the case with Harry Kane. Harry Kane has a very good record. He has maintained himself, and I think he plays with some kind of responsibility on his shoulder because he represents England at a very at the international level, and he's kind of one of the most respected footballers. Though he plays for Tottenham Hotspur,
Yeah.
you'll never find any fan actually hating on him apart from when he does his stupid antics and he just pokes his bum into someone and gets those free kicks.
Mm.
Apart from that, Harry Kane is a very respected footballer.
I agree. Yeah. I think holding
Yeah,
that English dressing room is a big thing that on his shoulders.
yeah, exactly. I mean, and he's respected across the entire squad.
Mm.
They all know that Harry Kane is their captain and they agree to it. So I feel Harry Kane to a Real Madrid is be an absolutely banger of a transfer. Trust me.
It would have been. But let's see.
What do you think about Manchester United?
Um,
They've been
Mount,
dead throughout the season. They made their
Mount,
first signing today.
yeah, Mount is a good signing. I don't know, like I don't think I have anything to add right now because they didn't do much yet. Um, but at least they have Mount, so they don't have to use Fred. Is what I have in my mind right now.
This is a good way of putting it that you know you have Mount so you don't have to use Fred. Yeah, but I think Fred will move to Fulham.
Mm,
There's a good chance of that. Uh, and Mason Mount is a good player. I feel. I mean, the only thing is that in the last 1 year at Chelsea, a lot of things happened,
mm,
and and the players who've been in the legacies in the previous ownership at Chelsea, I think they felt a little left out. I think Todd Bowley, the moment he came in, he looked at all those players from the Abramovich era, and he like
mm.
um, um, तुम पे फक्र नहीं है, तुम पे फक्र नहीं है, तुम पे फक्र नहीं है. एंड वो उनको उनको बिन कर दिया, बोला कि मैं प्लेयर्स लेके आऊंगा.
I think I think I think Chelsea के जितने भी अच्छे प्लेयर या लीडर्स जो हम सोचते थे लाइक इन द लास्ट फ्यू सीजंस सबने छोड़ दिया है. You have Jorginho left, you have Havertz, you have Havertz, you have Mount. तीनों ने छोड़ दिया है. I don't know what they're gonna do next season. I think Chelsea is gonna repeat what happened to them this season.
जस्ट होप. पता नहीं किस कौन कौन से प्लेयर साइन कर रहे हैं वो. कोई
Hmm.
माइकल जैक्सन साइन किया उन्होंने अभी.
सही में.
हाँ, वेलेंसिया से.
Oh,
नहीं, कोई तो जैक्सन है.
hmm.
हाँ,
Got it.
एक एक कोई प्लेयर है 21 साल का, नॉनी मेडुएकी. पता नहीं कहाँ का कौन, अचानक से ये प्लेयर हाँ, मिकालो मोड्रिक को साइन किया उन्होंने 100 मिलियन में कि 90 मिलियन में।
Yeah,
हाँ,
oof, that's a lot.
भाई उसका क्या ही खराब कर दिया प्लेयर यार, अच्छा प्लेयर था वो।
But yeah, देखते हैं क्या करेंगे. But Liverpool signed this 30 million player. He is, I think that is, I don't know how Liverpool does such business.
No, that player is not for
McAllister.
30 million pounds, no.
But how
You're
much is
talking
he?
about McAllister, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. From
Yeah,
United.
30 plus 25 in add-ons. That is 55 million pound का player है.
Okay.
So I've seen this across the figures how they're reported for each club.
Mm.
Uh, Whenever it's about Liverpool or Manchester United, they always report the base fee, which is lower, and they don't report the add-ons. Whereas if it's a Tottenham Hotspur or an Arsenal or a Chelsea, they always inflate the price. अगर 105 में खरीदे तो 115 में बताएंगे उनको. हाँ, और कितनी बार जानते हो लोग स्मार्ट होते हैं, इंग्लैंड की न्यूज़पेपर में वो लोग ना यूरोज में कन्वर्ट कर देते हैं, तो 105 आता है 115, लोग बोलते हैं 115 मिलियन पाउंड में खरीदा है. हाँ.
वो कोई देखता नहीं है basically.
हाँ, वो पाउंड है कि यूरो कोई नहीं देखता, वो बस कोई लोग सब नंबर देखते हैं.
Yeah.
और कुछ लोग और स्मार्ट होते हैं, डॉलर में कन्वर्ट कर देते हैं.
हाँ,
हाँ,
सस्ता.
और कोई अगर इंडियन कोई मारवाड़ी होगा तो उसको रुपीस में कन्वर्ट कर देगा, बोला ओ भाई कितना. हाँ, 400 करोड़ का किलियन एम्बापे खरीदा है.
फक यार, कितने पैसे मिलते हैं यार इनको. अच्छा, खेलने के लिए सही में. But yeah, let's see if we. What are your thoughts? Any more transfer rumors that you think are gonna happen?
I think Manchester United might sign new goalkeeper. They're
Did
talking to
you?
this Inter goalkeeper, Andre Onana.
Yeah. Did you see that? Like, um, they here signed the contract and then Manchester United backed out of it.
Or
So
was it the other way around?
it is. So Manchester United offered a contract like long time ago, an extension.
Uh,
They here signed it, and then Manchester United took a step back and
hmm.
then offered a new contract with a reduced salary. Like he
Yeah,
is the highest, like he is the
paid.
highest paid Spanish player in EPL, and also the highest paid goalkeeper. Of course, he pays 337 or something per week.
यार वो 2011 से खेल रहा है मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड में, उसको छोड़ के चले जाना चाहिए.
Yeah, we know like he might not fit in the Ten Hag's this thing, but I think Ten
हाँ,
Hag still has a press conference story that ki, theek hai, he is my number one goalkeeper right now.
वो तो
I think he should just leave. Like, and Manchester United should move on, get a new goalkeeper. Or
yeah.
probably Dean Henderson will can just
No,
come.
Dean Henderson should stay at Nottingham Forest, and maybe they should have just got relegated.
Hmm. But let's see what happens.
Yep.
Who else is Arsenal gonna sign then?
So after these three signings, I don't think so. We will have any more signings for maybe a good part of the transfer window, because um, uh,
Who's the third
now the
sign?
majority of time will be focused on selling players.
Hmm.
So we have a lot of like Rob Holding. We've got Balogun. He will play for US men's national team.
Hmm.
Yeah, so we've got Balogun, we've got Rob Holding, we've got Nuno Tavares, we've got a lot of players we need to ship out as well.
Hmm. Hmm.
So let's see now, and then let's see then that. So usually the transfer window is broken down in three segments. The first segment where Arsenal make their top signings, their
Hmm.
top targets.
Hmm.
I think they have more or less secured all their top three targets.
Okay, got it. Hmm.
And then in the next segment, what they'll do is they'll sell the dead wood whom they do not see in their plans. And then in the last 10-15 days, they might try to sign one or two more players. So that is how I foresee it, but let's see how it pans out.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Yep.
Yep. I think that's it then. We are good on
Okay
time.
then.
Yes. let's record, come up with some new hot topics. We missed talking about Messi and the whole Saudi Arabian football that's coming up. But let's record a 10 or 20 minutes this thing sometime this week.
Yep.
Just concentrating on MLS and Saudi Arabian football.
We'll order some kebabs and burgers as well.
Perfect. All right then. Let's
All
talk later.
right.